欢迎回到我的 YouTube 频道。Welcome back to the channel. We left off where Valia has her plan for King Carino's assassination. She tells her team about her next move against House Carino. At this point, I couldn't help but wonder how she has such extensive knowledge of everything happening on a distant planet. And considering that Mother Rukella has only just passed away, it seems highly unlikely that she used a thinking machine for all this planning. In fact, this is the first time we see them all in the secret mansion where the genetic library is located. Or perhaps it's a subtle detail in the book that I'm not aware of. Feel free to share your thoughts on this in the comments down below. And then she introduces Prince Carino, and Francesco develops a big crush on him. She explains how they must wait for Prince Carino to ascend as emperor and marry Natalia, an ambitious woman. Valia reveals her plan to influence Natalia's father through her truth-sayers. This is where we learn a little about Queen Natalia and the possibility that she may have been connected to the Bene Gesserit. It's highly plausible that Natalia at some stage in her life was either influenced by the sisterhood or, at the very least, trained as an acolyte. To support this theory, let's revisit the scene where Natalia uses a poison dart pen to kill Francesca. How exactly does she know that the dart is poisonous and kills instantly? Either she had ties with the Bene Gesserit and underwent training as an acolyte, or she was simply influenced by their missionaria protectiva. Her role might have extended far beyond the traditional expectations of a queen. In the upcoming season, we can anticipate further exploration of her character and motivations. Later, Valia asks everyone to leave, keeping Tula back for a private conversation. She unveils the genealogy of Tula's future son, emphasizing the unique genetic match between the Harkonnen and Atreides bloodlines, a first in history. Valia described the combination as destined for great things, not revealing her undercover plan to use Tula's son as a weapon. Tula's expression shows suspicion and disagreement, pawn in Valia's ruthless game of power. In the very next scene, we see Tula talking with Unravel and asking her to look for any inhuman nanotechnology that turned a man into a weapon. Of course, she's discussing her son and how she believes her son was turned into some sort of killing weapon by some other hidden forces. She decides to go and see her son to uncover this mystery. My son was not born a weapon. Yeah, but he was born a psychopath, Tula, a trait inherited from her dear aunt Valia. Sorry, Harkonnen fans, no offense please. Then we see an aerial view of Sisterhood base on Volok 9. Later on, Sister Emmeline is walking through a corridor when she hears footsteps from the other side and hides behind the wall. Sister Avila passes by talking to another sister about her dissatisfaction with Mother Reben Tula's decision to leave the planet, abandoning her position in Valia's absence. In the next scene, we see Lila tied to a bed in a cell with Sister Jen watching over her. And come on, it's not that hard to free your house from those belt handcuffs. She then asks Jen nicely to free her from the cuffs. At this point, Jem has no idea that Lila's body is possessed by Dorothea's soul. She just thinks of Lila as her best friend. That glass and the suspicious background music, I knew her intentions in that very instant. And then as expected, yeah, poor Jen. That evil and nasty smile, I'm not sure whether I like her character or not, but the actress has brilliantly outperformed herself. And in this scene, we see a wild psychopath playing with some sort of metallic toy as the king interrogates him about the arrest of his daughter. It's clear that both he and the queen have plans of their own to ascend the stairs to power. Of course, making Princess Hires the next monarch will not quench Queen Natalia's thirst for power. Up until now, she's always been subdued by her husband, the emperor. Now, with her new boyfriend, she can easily fulfill her power desires and control his authority through her manipulative and ambitious nature. Yeah, it just proves that your girlfriend can leave you for a guy who's way more powerful, handsome, and has a full head of hair. Sorry, Carino, you should try settling for Francesca now. And that's why he decides to send her away on a universe tour. No, the Imperium Eras tour.
Welcome to the Eras Tour!
Obviously, this isn't the reason behind the king's decision. Yeah, he just wants to spend some quality time with his ex. And when our Mr. Psychopath says this, he gets offended. Then the king hints at bringing the Bene Gesserit back to their position as truth-sayers and advisors. Mr. Psychopath feels the insecurity and reacts like that child who finds out his parents love his other siblings more than him.
You were choosing their counsel over mine?
Yeah, buddy, your game is over. But what are you waiting for? Roast the king into an empress steak, take your girl, and rule over the entire Imperium. No one would dare to challenge a walking steak oven. I mean, this is exactly what I would do if I had that much power and control. Now, in the next scene, Sister Emmeline has called a secret undercover recital group. She tells everyone about the brewing situation at the heart of the administration. With the Mother Reverend absent from the planet, everyone is on the brink of panic. That's when the little devil Dorothea enters the party. I love her accent, by the way.
¿Estás planeando una pijamada sin invitarme?
It's a miracle.
Yeah, it's the second coming. See you in the next video.